So what we're going to do first is we're going to click on this plus rubric button down here. When we click on this, it's going to open up a little menu here that says create rubric, reuse rubric, or import from sheets. Today, I'm going to show you how to do the create rubric option. So if you click on create rubric, you're brought to a new screen. On this new screen, this is where you're going to actually create the rubric. First, we have a few different categories here. We have the criterion title, which is the title of the section of the rubric. So in our case, for the Florida State Assessments rubric, we have purpose, focus, organization, evidence and elaboration, and conventions. So these will be our criterion titles back over on the rubric. So we're going to start with purpose, focus, and organization and writing that in our criterion title. Then we have a criterion description, and I usually skip this because it doesn't really add anything. My students know very well what purpose, focus, and organization means, so I don't waste the time writing it out here. I do start my points from 0 because sometimes students don't write enough to grade. So your points, that's the number of points that you're going to be assigning from that box on the rubric. So I'm going to start with 0. My level title, you can use things like proficient, meets expectations, whatever the title is for your rubric, we use numbers. So this will still be a 0. So my points and level title will be the same. And then the description is what did the student actually do? So for 0, our description is that there wasn't enough to grade. And there's our first box on our rubric. What we're going to do next is we're going to add all of the points and descriptions for this criterion, for the purpose, focus, and organization. So the way I'm going to add my next one is I'm going to add the plus sign over here. We're going to add a level. We're going to click that, and then it just gives us a new box. So I'm going to start with 1. And 1 is our lowest point value. So I said my points and my levels are the same, and then my description. I'm just going to copy and paste it from my other rubric. So I'm going to come over here, purpose, focus, organization, and a level 1. I'm just going to Control C, copy. And then I'm going to go back over here and Control V to paste. I'm going to keep doing that. All right, so now we have our whole first criterion ready. So it's the purpose, focus, and organization category. It's out of 4 points. We have all of our descriptions. And then we're going to go on to our next criterion. So this is the same kind of idea. You're going to do the same steps, except you're going to click Add Criterion. So it adds a new set of boxes. And like I said, for our next one on this type of rubric, it is evidence and elaboration. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing with the points, the level, title, and the description. All right, so that is the last one for our second criterion, and this is our last one. So I'm going to click that Add Criterion button again. And then our last one is conventions. And then we're going to just do the points again. So once we finish this, you click on Save. And it'll automatically save that rubric down here. It says 3 criteria, and it's 10 points. So you can see the rubric down here. You see purpose, focus, organization, evidence, elaboration, and conventions. And you can click on these buttons to assign a point value. I hope this tutorial was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.